No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today, NFL Cartel Bo is in the building.
Goddamn right.
How you feeling on this beautiful Friday
Man,
evening?
I'm loving it. I'm loving the Cali weather. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just did 5 in the Fed. So this here is lovely to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. I'm digging it, baby. I ain't lying to you.
Anything's better than the prison life?
Yeah, goddamn right. Fuck all that, you know, that lockdown, all that bullshit, and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's lovely.
Definitely. So we'll get into like everything that led up to the prison sentence and everything like that. But let's talk a little bit about your early days and where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm from this big ass dog.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
nah,
he's got a mind of his own.
But hey, nah, I'm from Lakewood. You know what I'm saying? Outside Houston, Texas. You feel me? Killer Lake, MURDERWOOD, White Side, Woodland. You feel me? Then block, Blue Stove, baby. So that's where I'm from. I'm from the North, and shit, you know what I'm saying?
What was life like coming up?
Boy,
it was wild.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? MURDERWOOD, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speak for itself. You feel me? It ain't nothing. You know, you grew up in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sworn in, I was born in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knew here, I'm grew here. So it's just, you know, you're accustomed to your living. You're accustomed to where you at.
What were your parents like?
Oh, shit. You know, my dad, it was really, he doped out. Mama was really, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much the same, but she was trying to make it. But, you know, it was hard when you had shit, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that many options. So, you know where you come from, where I come from, trying, you know, it be fucked up like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You just try to make it to help them put them in a better situation. But, you know, they doing a lot better now than they was then. Because it was real fucked up when I was younger, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
It wasn't, you know, I had too many doors, too many options. So, you know, it was kind of crazy, you feel me?
So
I'm a granny baby, though.
That's what I was
my granny
say,
raised me, you know what I'm saying? So my mama had me at 16, but, you know, I was born and brought to the heart of the hood, you know what I'm saying, the Blue Stove on Woodland and Denton. So my granny house right in front of the Blue Stove. So I'm accustomed to seeing certain shit, you feel me, that, you know, the average one. See, like when I was 7 years old, I watched my get his brains blew out at the payphone at the Blue Stove.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And you're a kid just standing there?
No, I was like, see, Granny used to give me these goddamn notes and tell me to go to the store, and the man to give me a lotto ticket and some, you know, this, that, and other, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It was just one of them days, you feel me? It was just going on. It was real, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, like, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at. That ain't the first and only thing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you learn, you adapt quick.
Right.
You feel me?
When you look back on that, you're like, damn, my childhood brain, my 7-year-old brain, like that's just not a normal thing for a little kid to see.
Well, like, yeah, it really was when you got to the point, because it's like you don't know that it ain't normal until you get to going somewhere else, you feel me? Like, so you don't know, like, you just accustomed to that. You used to hearing gunshots and helicopters and trains and all that type of shit. So you just like, it's just the norm to you. And, you know, like Granny tried to keep them away from it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if that's all you're around, that's all you see, shit, that's what it is. Like, you know, so. And then Mama had me at 16, you know what I'm saying? Daddy was 18, he went to the military, you know what I'm saying? He came back a little fucked up, and, you know, Mama was trying to get it however she got it. You feel what I'm saying? So all I had was Granny, you know what I'm saying?
And your grandma was just raising you, or were there other kids that she was kind of taking care of too?
My mama's sister kids too.
Okay.
So it was me, my cousin here, my cousin April. April just passed away. We just went to a great burial site. So, it was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was the baby though, out the 3 that Granny was raising. But everybody go to Granny house because Granny house right in front of the Blue Stove. You know what I'm saying? So Blue Stove, the cornerstone of the hood. And it was what it was. You feel what I'm saying?
And you were getting in trouble from a young age, or?
I mean, it was bad, but it was just, it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was just fucked up. It was a fucked up environment, a fucked up hood. It was fucked up, man. Like, you know, but I ain't putting that on nobody, you know, you don't get to decide where you born and grow up at. You know what I'm saying? But it's on where you go and what you doing when you get up out of there. You feel me? You determine your path. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be fucked up and understanding and believing that it be regular, and it take you to actually get to doing something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had my legs shot off with a 12 gauge.
At what age?
You know what I'm saying? I was, 16, 17?
At 16?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
and what were you up to at 16?
No,
you were already running around in the streets, all kinds of shit.
Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no good. Doing shit I ain't had no business doing.
And what were you doing that somebody shot at you that you got your leg?
I had no business doing.
You were doing a robbery or something?
Somebody had no business doing. You know what I'm saying? That shit It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to teach myself how to walk again, though. That shit was hell. Like, I hated that because it was like, a nigga had to like, it was at first, it was like, they were like, you ain't gonna walk again. They were like, we might can walk again. Then they did the surgery, they took the artery up out of here, put it in my leg.
Wow,
you know what
really?
I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My leg fucked up, like, I had my blew off like a motherfucker.
Right, because some people might not be like, oh, damn.
Yeah, like, I had my blew off like a
So that's like the area that they hit you?
like, it blew out off to the bone.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Close contact type.
How long could you not walk? How long were you in the hospital?
For a minute. I was in for a minute. So long story short though, it was like, I don't know, I was always telling myself, man, you got me up, I'm gonna walk. It wasn't even about what the doctors was talking about and all that shit, cause that shit was painful. But once I started adapting to the pain, I realized pain is really mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really ain't, you know, it's just a mental thing. It's a trigger that you know something wrong. You feel me? Once you get past that part, you feel me? You're really good. So I started like, at first I used to try to stand up. I had the little cane, the little crutch, and then like black out and fall out. Blacked out in the hospital. My Aunt Judy and my cousin Emil, they were helping me. You know what I'm saying? And I blacked out the first time I tried to stand up. Then I do it again. I black out. But then sometimes I stand a few seconds longer. You know what I'm saying? They were saying it was because my blood flowing hadn't been doing that and I hadn't stood up in so long. So then they got to, when I started standing up, damn, now I got to stand up and then go from the crutches to the walker. I mean, from the walker to the crutches, like step by step. But when I got to the house, you know what I'm saying, I had to like crawl up the stairs and shit, you feel me? Because my mom ended up getting the house about that age. My mom ended up getting the house, you know what I'm saying? She had get a nice house. She had started doing a look better for herself. But it was still around the corner from the hood. It wasn't necessarily in the hood, but it was right around the corner from the hood. It's 5 minutes from Granny house. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, so shit, I had to crawl upstairs. I used to tie a trash bag because I had all the blood and fluid and shit. I used to change all them goddamn wraps. You feel me? And climb up the goddamn thing and get in the shower and just lay in there, be let the water rain on me, you know what I'm saying, and get in the shower because I couldn't walk.
Right.
To take care of, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's being outside, like, everybody want to be outside, like, this cool. Like, they ain't got no choice.
Did you have sports dreams before that?
Yeah, I hooped. I was sorry to I'm going to talk shit, but I'm sorry to I'm trash. I mean, I ain't gonna like a dunk. Had a lot of jump. It was cool, but you gotta understand, I went to school with niggas who actually went to the league. Like, I went to school with JC. I don't know if you remember Jonathan Simmons. He from Houston. He played for the Spurs. He played with Kawhi and them. He went to Orlando, got a deal. I played with my boy Big Al. He played overseas with Germany. He was gonna play for the Rockets in Orlando. Like, it was just like, I played in high school with some dudes who ended up really doing something with their ball. So me compared to them, hell no. Like, I was trashing, but I was cool to me. You know what I'm saying?
How tall are you?
6'6".
6'6". You look like you should be a linebacker.
Man, knock it the off.
But is that, I mean, you're probably a lot bigger now than when you were 16, right?
Yeah, I was skinny then. Like, I was skinny then. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was just different then, man. It was like kind of fucked up. It was real. It was kind of fucked up, but, you know, things happen. You know what I'm saying?
How do you get back to normal life after having your leg blown off like that?
Shit, you got to keep going. You got to eat. You need money.
You went back to school?
Yeah, I did. I actually did go back to school because I was determined to graduate. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in my family was graduating. So, like, you feel me? Like, nobody as far as my grandkids. So I was like the first kid to graduate. And that's all she asked me to do. You know what I'm saying? So the school, when they heard what happened, they was bringing me the classwork. And I was doing some of that shit, and then some of that I had my sister help me with, you feel me? But at the end of the day, like, I ain't no dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem is, be feeling like nigga be dumbass because they from the hood. But nah, you know how to think. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know you got any kind of hustle, you got to know how to think. You know what I'm saying? There just be certain areas that you strong in, certain areas in your weekend. I mean, you know, dumbass. Ain't nothing wrong with going to school, get an education. And so I was never no dumbass. Like, I was just shit. I was just out there. Like, you feel me? It was just like the circumstances. I got to a point where I was like, man, I'm finna graduate, I'm finna try to go to school, I'm finna do this. But then my mom ended up going to jail for ag robbery with a deadly weapon. You know what I'm saying? So when she went to jail for ag robbery with a deadly weapon, and then my daddy was still having this episode of shit. I had 3 little sisters that I had to worry about. So shit, I was like, I gotta get some more money. Like, this school ain't here, like, this cool, but you know what I'm saying? Granny can't do everything by herself. You feel me? Granny raised me. Granny was old enough to be my great grandmama raising me. You know what I'm saying? So she got my 3 little sisters. My sister needs seeing feed. Like, we ain't got nobody. Ain't no coming through, blessing the game and all that. Like, this is all we got. So, like, shit, I'm outside. You feel me? It is what it is. And it feel good for a couple of years. Went did a little bit, came home, did good a little bit, and I just like, I'm gonna see what the rap shit do.
You were outside just hustling and whatnot?
I mean, I was outside. I'm just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I was outside.
There's a lot of gangs in your area when you were coming up?
I'm from MURDERWOod. Like, you know, there's big, yes.
I feel like a lot of the fans think gangs, they think Chicago and LA, and they don't necessarily think about it in Texas.
Man, you gotta understand, like, the gang shit different in Texas. So, like it's more of cliques and hood, like, a lot of war, like, it was Lakewood, City Gas wars. Then you got a lot of clique wars, like it's the south, east, southwest. Niggas got a bunch of shit going on. There's so many people dead behind this shit ain't gonna never stop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it's like nigga be gang bang. Like Lakewood is a really a Hoover hood. You know what I'm saying? It really is. You feel me? So but you still got a couple niggas that grew up in Lakewood. People know their whole life. They probably go get put down somewhere else with their cousin over here. This treetop or something or whatever they is, wherever they at. You know what I'm saying? But for the main part, niggas ain't riding this. Like, I have seen niggas get their shit pushed in on gang shit just because they was doing the wrong shit and wrong time playing with the wrong people. Like, my nigga Jakar, my nigga Coon's son, he doing a bid right now. You know what I'm saying? Blew a nigga brains out because he was in there doing all that bullshit. Like, we was about 17. And shit, you know what I'm saying? He just, that's the first time I ever seen a nigga just say, I did it, yeah, went in there, took the bid, I was me up. You know what I'm saying? So,
you didn't even try to fight it?
That niggas be fucked up in the head, like, you know, you would think it's something in the water.